Hello. Welcome back to the game. They can't find his damn smartphone. It's lost Verizon. Nothing? Anyway, I've got two ideas. In case you don't remember, we're trying to defeat in combat this giant mountain of a man named Aziz so that we can win some money, so that we can get Professor Hayes out of prison, so that we can get his Eye of the Dragon to use to look at some kind of a map to go to some place called Shambhala to try to find our friend Thomas. It all makes sense, I promise. We can't beat Aziz. He's like the epitome of masculinity. He's just a giant, strong monster of a man. And I'm convinced I need to put these plants into his water bucket to slow him down a little bit. I couldn't figure out how to do that last time, but I was daydreaming at this at work and I got two ideas. Number one, we go back to town, we talk to the magic flute guy, and try to get one of these camels to come over here and munch these bushes, because if I try to pick one,
more cuts and bruises from carrying
it's too thorny.
A bunch of thorny plants for no reason.
But a camel won't care about that, so we're going to try that. And my other idea is to take this gold ball we pried off this case, put that in his water bucket, and maybe he'll like choke on it or something. I don't want to hurt Aziz. I want to kick his butt. I don't want to hurt him. But while he's choking on that, we pin him or whatever. We'll do the Heimlich, and then we get our money. So let's see if any of my daydreaming productivity at work is worth a darn. Let's see. Oh, he's up here. He's in the alley.
He deserves a break.
No.
A skinny old man. He's sitting in front of a basket.
Okay, I guess we can't get the flute back. So idea one shot down just that quick. Darn it. All right, we're not licked yet. I still got idea number two. Back to the Berber's Fairground. We still can't go in here, right?
I'm not much of a carpet boy.
No. Okay, let's go back in the wrestling tent.
Is there nobody here who would like to challenge Aziz?
I would like
you
to.
are
I
cowards.
just... Look at this guy. How am I going to beat that guy? Where's my... Okay. Serendipitously... I don't even know how... No, I can't do that either. Are you kidding me? All my hopes and dreams dashed in 30 seconds. Damn. Are you kidding me right now? Didn't I check if this festival moved left or right? I swear I did. Well, evidently there's more to this festival than I thought. Can I go in here? God.
Peace be with you, my
Damn
friend.
it.
And with you too.
Relax, and let me tell you your fortune.
Sure. Tell me my fortune.
It's not really my thing, but you can have a go if you like.
Why is it that you are here if you do not believe?
That's a good question.
It was like the last place I haven't gone, to be honest with you.
You're looking for something.
Who isn't?
Well said, my son. But you are looking for a friend. But along the way, you have already lost much.
Granted. My plane, my booze, my artificial sheep.
Your record.
You've traveled far and wide. But what
Josephine
you seek
Baker
is
record.
a long way away and well hidden. To reach it, you will have to break boundaries that could bring you close to failure. And perhaps after all that, you will see something that was never meant to be seen. This search is a test. If you pass it, you will find what you are looking for. If you fail, then endless darkness will come over the world.
Endless
and
darkness.
all hope
No
will be
pressure, dude.
lost.
Come on.
You've managed to be both incredibly vague and very specific. You're saying I'm responsible for saving the world. All I'm really after is my friend Richard.
Both questions lead to the same answer. If you succeed, you will find your friend. You will have to decide, however, what price you are willing to pay to save your friend. If you fail, it will be more than his life at risk.
Not for the first time. I think we're done here. I don't really have time to decipher these cryptic pleasantries.
Wait! I see something joyous as well. Shortly before you reach your goal, you will find something that you do not seek, because you believe it to be lost.
You mean I'll have a full set of cufflinks again? Well, hats off to you. It was a good performance at any rate.
Knowing your future can be exciting, but frightening as well. Whatever way you look at it, it's a very intense experience.
Yes, but something tells me that intensity isn't entirely natural. Be honest, you've got something a bit naughty burning in the background, right?
Oh, this is no secret. The smoke of the thorn apple seed opens the mind and deepens your consciousness. There has been no manipulation or hypnosis. I simply sharpened your senses so that you could see images from your future.
I don't know. I'm feeling pretty relaxed, if you know what I mean.
They call it the
tomorrow-
thorn apple?
You will have a serious headache. But do not concern yourself. Thorn apple is not harmful in such small quantities. Believe it or not, we actually use it as an aphrodisiac and a remedy for lung problems, as an example. Having said that, you need to know that it is poisonous and must be used in moderation.
Can you sell me some of your thorn apple seeds?
You seem to like those, don't you?
So,
I have some problems with my lungs or something. I think thorn apple seeds are the only cure.
It sounds most likely. Unfortunately, I cannot give you any from my stock, as I am already running low. But you can find thorn apples growing almost anywhere where there's enough moisture. It looks like a thorny weed with white flowers. You're sure to find some in the area.
Thanks. Goodbye.
so last time I was looking for. Sorry, it's kind of early in the morning and my voice is still a little cracky. For someone, a trigger to tell me about those plants, right? And okay, we just found it. I'm trying to think, like, every time I've been stuck on this game, it's been something not every time, but most times it's something dumb like that. Like, I swear I walked back and forth here. Maybe I didn't. Like, that time going into the 10, I noticed that this kind of exposed. I swear I checked both sides of this when I first got here.
Can't wait to get this robe off. Blue's not my color.
It's just like an adventure game noobness. I'm not a noob. Can I pick these now? But I'm making noob mistakes.
These must be the seeds the shaman talked about. I'll grab a plant. They're a little thorny. but
See, I didn't
just-
even need a camel to get in there for me. I get another one? No. I just needed to find that guy to trigger it. Okay, back to the Berbers Fairgrounds. Back to the Rosling
Is there
tent.
nobody here who would like to challenge us? Are you?
Yeah. I got him this time. By subterfuge. Take a thorn apple blossom.
Bad, Fenton. Shouldn't be cheating, but it's all for the greater good. I just need to slip the seeds in when no one's looking.
I am looking for a challenger for Aziz the Invincible. Who has the courage to challenge Aziz? 100 francs for anyone who can bring Aziz to his knees.
Job done.
Okay, now let's try this.
You? You want to try again? Really? Hear ye, hear ye! The British Bulldog, the mighty Pedlock, has returned to challenge Aziz once more. This is why you have returned, correct?
I'm beating your ass this time. Yeah.
Sure, I'll give it a try.
Excellent. Let the battle begin.
Go get your thorn apple water like a good guy. Well, that stuff hit fast. Get wrecked, Aziz. Here I come. Going high, I'm going low. Going high, I'm going low. Yep. Ah, get wrecked.
Unbelievable. How did you best Aziz?
I am the mighty
Skill.
Padlock. Do you need more
Give
explanation?
me my money.
I am
Go.
certainly
I
impressed.
got stuff to do.
We will need to retire Aziz very soon, I think. Please, take your 100 francs.
Thanks very much.
Yes.
100 French francs of honestly earned prize.
Yep.
Can't wait to get this robe off. Blue's not my color.
Okay. So now I'm pretty sure we need to do this thing. Thimble rigger. But we had to pay 25 francs for it. I still think this guy is probably gonna be one of those guys that moves the ball under the cup, pick a cup kind of thing. So I don't know if we gotta cheat him
This
too.
little ball.
Oh, I know how to do it. If we substitute this for his ball and then use the metal detector on the cups, we'll know where it's at, right? Is that the game? Let's see.
Ah, it's you again. What do you think? Care for a little game?
I think I'm never eating here. Look, health inspector required. What is going on here? Oof. Gross.
Why not? Maybe I'll get lucky.
Excellent. Let's start with a warm-up round. We'll play without bets first. Before we start, take a close look at everything so that you understand the game and won't accuse me of anything afterwards. So, I've got a wooden ball here. I'll set it under this cup. See?
You haven't lost me yet.
Now, I'll move the cups to different positions. Got it?
I think so.
Where's the ball now? Choose a cup.
Middle cup. Got to be.
Exactly. You see? It's simple, isn't it? Now, let's get down to business. If you choose the correct cup, you will win double the amount of your bet. But if you get it wrong, your money belongs to me.
Got it. Let's start. Is it just me, or did you go a little faster that time?
Well, of course, it's going to get harder once you placed your bet. So, where's the ball?
Honestly, I wasn't paying attention. I was distracted by these flies. But I think it's here.
The cup is made of wood. The cup is made of wood. The cup is made of wood.
I was trying to figure out how to substitute my gold ball for this. Because this guy's just going to scam the shit out of me, right?
I think the ball's under the right cup.
Unfortunately, it's not under the right cup. Too bad, too bad.
Damn. My twin.
Another game? Another chat?
You
No.
can't really believe that I'm gonna fall for this again.
Oh, we're getting the stutters.
No thanks. I'll pass.
No risk, no gain. Be seeing you.
Wow. This guy, I need to win it back. But I get the impression it's not exactly a fair fight. I need a way to track the ball.
Yeah, I already figured all this out, man. I'm so ahead of the curve here.
I can't follow the cups at all. I don't think there's much room for fair play in this arrangement, on either side of the table.
Ah, it's you again. I knew you would want to give it another try.
I'll play again. But I want to make sure that everything's above board.
You're not accusing me of doing something underhand
Of
with
course
my
I
half-salty
am.
ball, are you?
In a word,
Don't worry. I've got nothing to hide. I'll prove to you that I'm not cheating. I'll use any suitable item that you give me. It shouldn't be too big, and it has to fit under the cups. So, what should we play with?
how about this gold ball here?
No problem. We'll play with that. But that will double the opening bet. Each of us will put in 50 francs.
Do it.
Okay.
Then let's get started. So, which cup is hiding your golden ball? If you guess right, you win 100 francs.
No reaction. The golden ball doesn't seem to be under the middle cup.
That's right. It should be.
The detector isn't showing anything. Guess the ball's not under there.
So the ball's under here, but let me just double check because he might be pulling a fast one.
God bless modern science.
Yes.
The gold detector lit up, so the gold ball must be under the right cup. If the detector's working, the gold ball must be under this cup. Alright then, the ball is definitely under the right cup.
So it is. We have a winner.
Pay up.
Must be my
Fair and
lucky
square.
day.
You can say that again. Here are your 100 francs. How about a rematch?
Yes. How much money do I actually have? We'll do it. I should be short, right? Let's do it again anyway.
Why not? Seems like I'm on a real lucky
Because I
streak
lost
right
25
now.
the first time.
Excellent. We'll double the ante again. That means that each of us will wager 100
Yeah.
francs.
This
If
is
you
for all
guess
the
correctly
for all the
again,
cash.
200 francs
This is
will
it.
be yours.
This is the one.
Otherwise, I will be the lucky one. Okay?
Okay. It's a lot of money, but I feel unbeatable today.
All right then. I'll set the ball in the middle again.
Fine by me. Feel free to make it a little harder this time.
Now, where is the golden ball?
Got it. The light on the detector lit up.
I'm gonna check more just in case he's pulling some crap.
No reaction. The golden ball doesn't seem to be under the middle cup. Negative.
Okay,
The detector's not showing
give me my money.
Left
Show
cup.
me the money.
I'm 100% sure.
Are you really sure? I mean, we're talking about a lot of money here.
You can't make me change my mind. Left cup, I said.
Whatever you say. Damn, you got lucky again.
Unbelievable, eh?
Here are your 200 francs. I've had enough for today. My wives will kill me when they see my deal.
Don't want another
Your
rematch?
wives.
Nope,
huh?
not today. Your lucky streak will ruin me.
Well, no hard feelings. I'll get out of here.
Yes. I suppose I don't need to wish you good luck.
I finally got the bail money.
Nice. Yeah, okay, we did get an extra 200 or 25 francs. Come on, exit. Let's go see the cop.
Listen,
Oui?
I've got Professor Hayes' bail money.
All of it?
Yes, 200 francs.
Very well. Then Monsieur Hayes is free to go.
I still don't know how we're getting out of here, or how close the Nazis are. They're probably close. At this point, I've been screwing around in
Come
the
on,
desert
Hayes.
forever.
You've made bail. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Are you okay?
Yes, thank you. Let's go. We have a lot to discuss. I'm terribly sorry for our less than civil surroundings. As long as dear Monsieur Lacoste is at my shop, it's a far from suitable venue for discreet conversation. At any rate, please make yourself comfortable. This tale is not a short one, but I'm certain it will be an interesting one.
Big
That may
cutscene
be,
time, I
Professor.
guess.
Just bear in mind it's a long time since my last lecture. I need to find my friend. End of story.
I'm well aware of that, but if you ever hope to find your friend, you will need to know what you are searching for, and what may await you at the end of that search.
It's a new approach to me, but I suppose it couldn't hurt.
My academic research focused primarily on Tibet. I've been fascinated with its religion, its secrets, and its legends ever since I was a young man. I
Tibet's a
became
mysterious
something of
place.
an expert. I held a professorship, and sometimes I even received funding to lead expeditions. The last of these expeditions was with your friend, Yen Wang. As you know, we found a dead monk, pieces of a map, and a gemstone.
The Eye of the Dragon.
Exactly. The remains of the map held clues to a mythologized monastery in the Kembalung Valley. This hidden valley was said to contain the entrance to the legendary Shambhala. At that time, however, I only knew that the Buddhists believed Shambhala to be a kingdom where a dynasty of enlightened kings safeguard the most secret teachings of Buddhism.
Okay.
Of course, I always assumed that Shambhala was a religious myth, but the idea that this place could really exist, it was an exciting prospect. The chance for a truly sensational discovery. Unfortunately, the early onset of winter upset our plans, and we had to give up. I was never able to return to that search. Regardless, I compiled all the knowledge that existed on Shambhala. I studied all the available sources, retranslated old texts. The result was a picture of a mysterious place of indescribable power.
What kind of power?
Can you describe it?
An ancient place. And it's not just important to Buddhism. Other religions and cultures also have ties to this location. There, my friend, is where all questions and answers have their origin.
That sounds a
So
bit
that
melodramatic
I
to
may
me.
perceive whatever holds the world together in its inmost folds.
I'm not a big one for riddles, Professor. Could you be a little more concrete? I don't need enlightening, I just need my friend's whereabouts.
You may yet find both.
When do we get around to how?
How? By finding Shambhala, of course.
I'm not supposed to understand any of this, am I?
You want me to be concrete? Here's a very concrete story. It is the result of many years of research.
Just don't take
About
many years to tell it,
10,000
please.
years ago, a tribe of hunters and herdsmen discovered a colossal system of caves in the Himalayas. While they were there, their intellectual capacities suddenly grew exponentially. The technical advancements that resulted from this growth allowed them to settle in the caves. The people knew that this must be a very special place. At its center, they could feel a strong energy that seemed to be responsible for their rapid development. For these people, this energy proved to be a gift from the gods. They
Okay.
used this gift to build gigantic underground temple complexes. Within a few generations, a prosperous culture was flourishing. Science, art, and architecture were at a level far beyond what we know today. The people developed both a complex language and the first complete writing system. The energy itself, in combination with the rapid tempo of medical advancement, allowed the people to live to an extremely old age. Illness practically ceased to exist.
Okay.
And these caves
Starting
are
to
supposed
lose me
be
here a little bit.
Shambhala.
Yes, I am thoroughly convinced that this is the case. However, you can certainly call it something else if you prefer a different name.
I don't know. Even without the dragon, it all still sounds like a fairy tale.
Well, the dragon... I personally believe that the dragon is merely a symbol, because the story continues.
Of course it does.
Go on then.
Something must have happened, because Shambhala was abandoned. I don't know the exact reason why, but what could have caused the people to leave this wonderful place, apart from a true catastrophe?
You mean they got attacked by dragons?
In a way. The dragon seems to be a metaphor for this sudden catastrophe. I can only speculate on the exact nature of this event. However, I believe it has some connection to the energy of the place.
Okay, so they abandoned Shambhala, but why is the entrance still locked up?
Only a few people survived the catastrophe, and they certainly had good reasons for keeping their knowledge of Shambhala a secret. They trained a sworn caste of priests who passed on this knowledge from generation to generation, and who continue to do so today.
Actually, I think the Nazis killed them all.
But there would be more. The caste of priests established 2 monasteries, far from any other settlements, in which to safeguard the secret.
Smart.
The first monastery was built directly over the only entrance to Shambhala.
In the Kembalung Valley?
Most of the priests stayed in this valley, along with one of the 2 artifacts that can open the entrance.
So you really believe that this secret chamber somehow leads to Shambhala? But that would mean that Richard is already...
Indeed.
But if he's there, can he still be alive? I mean, the dragon metaphor thing.
There's only one way to find out.
We need the second artifact, which is in the other monastery, right?
We can only assume so. The second group of priests hiked over the peaks of the Himalayas, the so-called Lost Horizon, until they reached the region that is part of India today. They hid the other key there, in a temple complex. Unfortunately, I never found out exactly where this temple complex is located.
So do you have the dragon's eye or not?
We have the Eye of the Dragon. And the engravings in the monastery say it'll reveal the location of the second key.
Only if we have the Keeper's map. And, alas, this is something I've long searched for. The only clues I've found refer to a remarkable map drawn up in 1513 by an Ottoman admiral named Piri Reis. For example, this map depicts the ice-free perimeters of the Antarctic. As you know, that continent was first officially discovered in 1820, more than 300 years later. So, how could Piri Reis have known back then how the Antarctic continent
I like that
looked
name,
without
Piri
ice?
Reis.
The admiral, who had a talent for languages, made handwritten notes on the map. According to these notes, he used sources from many thousands of years ago when creating the map. He came across these sources during a trip through the Far East. Unfortunately, only a small fragment of the map still exists today.
And the Nazis have got it.
What?
When you said the Admiral's name, so-and-so Reis, I've heard that name.
Piri Reis.
The German expedition leader, the Countess. She was talking about a map
She's
in
a
the
piece of
Berlin
work.
Museum. And she mentioned that name. Piri Reis.
My word. Sensational.
It's a chance at any rate. If we can get to the map before the Nazis do,
You want to go to Berlin?
we don't have a choice. It's the only way we can get at the map.
Quite apart from getting into the country at all, the map itself certainly won't be laid out in a display case. How do you expect this to work?
The Olympic Games are on. We just need to look like tourists. Besides,
Oh yeah.
it's a lot more fun if you just worry about these things later. Let's get the eye and get out of here.
If you say so. Lacoste must be finished by now. Let's go. Please wait a moment. The Eye of the Dragon is hidden in the back room.
You better not disappear on me. Keep your eye on him. I do not trust this guy. Okay.
Here it is. See? Perfect condition. Just like the day we found it.
Great. No time to lose. Let's get the next train to Casablanca. Then get on a ship to Spain or Portugal. The further from the Nazis, the better.
It sounds
going
as
to
if you're
Berlin.
no stranger to running from problems, young man. You remind me of myself a few dozen years ago.
Professor, get down!
Thanks for the eye of the dragon. Bye. Good luck. Oh, he had it.
We have the eye.
He dropped. Oh, I thought I took it. Damn it. Now what?
Professor.
They've taken it.
Don't get up. I'll get help.
Don't be a fool. You must follow them before they escape.
You need a doctor.
No! Listen carefully. If you are found on the crime scene, you will be arrested. You cannot help me anymore, my boy. But help yourself and the others recover the Eye of the Dragon. Now it's up to you. You alone, to prevent the Nazis reaching Shambhala.
Oh, we've been here. This is the consulate.
Excuse me, sir. A telegram just arrived for you.
Thank you, Huxley. Anything else?
No, sir. I just wondered...
I don't need anything else at the moment. You may go.
German ambush in monastery. Stop. Richard's still there. Stop. Paddock to the rescue. Stop. Now in India. Stop. Send reinforcements. Stop. Waiting at Camp Hadley in Rangpur, North India. Stop. Signed Lieutenant Thomas Finch. Stop.
Chapter 4. Into the Lion's Den. Didn't he say we were in India? Are we going to Berlin? I'm a little confused. Yeah, okay. Oh man, we're in the belly of the beast.
The Countess and her cronies disappeared into that building. That must be where she plans to examine the map. What a coincidence. That's my plan as well. What's that? There's something shiny under that grate. I love shiny things. It's only about 8 inches down, but I can't fit my hand through.
We have nothing in our inventory anymore.
Posters and flyers plastered on several layers deep. This camera ad's coming loose.
We'll peel it.
I've pulled it down.
What's behind it? Oh, does it still have glue on it? Can we roll it up?
Camera ad.
I thought we could like roll it up and use the glue on the back to get whatever's down there, but I guess not.
The grate won't budge, and I can't...
Yeah. Use the poster. Damn.
A camera ad. The Nazis disappeared into the...
Should we go to the city? We should try this first, right? Maybe not. Let's check out the city.
I should check the museum.
That's what I just said. Before we go exploring Berlin, we should check the museum. Oh.
Red ropes over the entrance. Not a good start.
Can I help you?
Yes, if you could just tell me how to get into the museum.
Sorry, the exhibit's closed earlier than usual today.
Why?
Why is the museum
I'll pretend
closed
like I
today?
don't know.
I've traveled a long way just to see the exhibits.
Well, during the Olympic Games, sometimes the regular schedule gets a little out of whack, you know? There's a reception for today's gold medalists in the upper exhibition halls later tonight. Which is going to mean unpaid overtime for me, of course.
Sorry, dude, that sucks.
Anyway, that's why we closed early.
How very frustrating.
Not much of a sports fan?
I'm mainly here for the museum, but the games have certainly proved a happy coincidence.
Well, I'm hoping I'll get to see some of my idols in the flesh tonight, depending on who takes the gold medals.
What do they actually exhibit here?
Looks like we got a big
The main
information
exhibit
dump here.
is on Tibet. You see that animal by the door? It's
Yep.
some sort of enormous mountain sheep that lives in the Himalayas, but I've forgotten the name. Begins with a P or an M.
It's an argali.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
In any case, there are all kinds of rare Tibetan artifacts on display in the upper halls. Do you think you could give me a hand and set this carton down for me?
Sure. Anything good in it that I can pilfer? Pilfer's a good word. I like that word.
You keep talking about the upper halls. Are there others?
Well, yes, the lower halls. But they've been closed to visitors for over a year.
Why's that?
I couldn't tell you.
And is there a reason you couldn't tell me?
Easy. I don't know. I'm not sure I want to either.
Well, now you've gone and got my attention.
Curiosity can be very bad for your health, you know. All I know is that for some time no one has been allowed into the basement of the museum, and the lower exhibition halls were closed to prevent any visitors from accidentally wandering down there. Can we leave it now?
Sure.
Sure.
Which events are happening tonight?
For my money, the decathlon has got to be the highlight, but there's also rowing and horseback riding. Hold on, I have an event schedule in my newspaper. I don't need it anymore, you can have it.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks very much. You know that reception tonight? How exactly do I get into it?
Oh, just go out and get yourself a gold medal. No problem. No, seriously, aside from the medal winners and their trainers, you basically need to be a German politician. People like us are out in the cold, I'm afraid.
We'll see about that. Not much I can do then, I suppose.
I don't think it's worth clicking this,
I
but we'll just do it
wonder if I
anyway.
can find another way to get into tonight's reception.
As I said, only gold medal winners, their trainers, and a handful of special guests are permitted in the museum tonight. Believe me.
All right then. Would you mind if I took a look around your very exciting foyer for a while?
No problem. As long as you don't get in the way.
I never get in the way.
I'll ask first. Please don't ask me why, but can I have some of the stuff in this box?
You're asking me if you can just take my stuff for no reason whatsoever? I thought the British were supposed to be polite. Well, as it happens, that box is full of crap, so go right ahead.
Yeah, but I'm playing an adventure game, dude. You never know what's going to come in handy. Okay, what do we get?
Let's see which contests are scheduled for today. The final event in the decathlon is happening shortly. In the run-up to the long jump, the man in the lead is... No, this can't be right. Glenn Parker of the United Kingdom? There's even a photo. No doubt about it. That's the same Glenn Parker who went to Sandhurst with Richard and me. Even back then, he was a top-class athlete. Fantastic! This is my chance to get into the museum reception. I'll just ask Glenn to smuggle me in. Maybe he can pass me off as his trainer. I should head straight to the stadium. He must be getting warmed up.
We'll head straight to the stadium after
The box office is closed.
we finish poking around here. Devil sheep.
So, we meet again, Argali. Are you taunting me? Is that it? Following me around and popping up at my lowest moments? Bad, Argali. Bad. I don't remember the last one having such a luxurious beard. The whiskers are stuck on tight. I could take them with me, but it'll most likely mean lugging around a whole stuffed Argali for the rest of the day.
So at some point I'm going to need these whiskers.
An old marigold.
An old marigold, isn't that a flower? Sandpaper. See what's in the rubbish bin.
Let's see if I can find anything useful. Oh, the lid came off. I'll just pocket that, I think. Jackpot. There's all sorts of valuable rubbish in here.
We get a bouquet, a broken bottle.
A dried bouquet of flowers wrapped with florist wire. I'll unwrap the wire.
Yep, it's always good.
Dried flowers. A rusty rubbish bin lid.
Always right click on things in your inventory.
This guy owes me a favor. The least he can do is spare me some whiskers. Argali whiskers.
Okay, what an interesting assortment of crap we're now carrying around. Come over here, dude. I want to see if I can get whatever's in this crate while we're here.
Let's try and fish out that thing with the wire. I can't quite get it.
Can we combine this with something? Doesn't look like it. Okay, maybe we'll need some more stuff. Where are we going, to stadium?
Okay, let's find Glenn. He's probably in the locker room.
I'm afraid this is the locker room, friend. You probably shouldn't be in here.
Glenn, it's me, Fenton. Fenton Paddock.
Fenton? Nice beard. What are you doing here?
I'm here saving the world. It's not a real beard. But look, I heard you were top billing for the decathlon. I need to talk to you.
How did you even get in here?
That's a rather adventurous story.
Oh, they're doing a little...
And I figured I'd find you here. Not that it was easy getting in.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Hello.
Hello.
Is this the press entrance?
Yes, it is. May I see your credentials, please?
Credentials?
The only people permitted access are the athletes, their trainers, official IOC employees, and press photographers. Do any of those apply to you?
All of them.
Why not? I'm actually with the press.
Then show me your press pass.
Would you believe I've temporarily misplaced it?
Not really. If you've really lost your pass, go to the IOC accreditation office and claim a new one.
But the events are about to start. I can't miss them.
Then you'd better hurry. The IOC office is located at Pariserplatz.
Okay. I'll be back.
And don't forget your camera. Only photographers are allowed to enter the contest area. Journalists should go to the main gate.
Got it. Thanks.
Well, I guess I'm heading to the IOC office at Parisaplatz to get myself a press pass.
That's kind of neat. They're just twisting the timeline a little bit, showing you the end result, and then you got to get there. I like that. Oh, look at the fans streaming in over here. That's cool. Alright, I think this is a good place to stop then. We've been playing for a little bit. I got an errand to run, which I hate. I hate leaving that house. But we got to do it. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll see you next time on Lost Horizon. Bye now.